Hello, hello. Oh, wait, you can't hear me under. Hold on. 1 second. Oh. Woo. Wow. Wow. Welcome. It's Takeaway Tuesday, and I'm Northern Stamper. Thank you for joining me. If you could not tell, this month is all about motorcycles. Woo. Woo. And trust me, helmets work. There we go. It is all about motorcycles this month. We are doing a Legendary to Ride. It is a stamp set. It's actually a suite. We're using Legendary Ride along with the dies and this fabulous 3D embossing folder. Gonna love it. You're gonna love what we're making this month. And if you're interested in that, all of the items are located on page 86 of the mini catalog. Now, talking about the mini catalog, I have to let you know things are actually flying off the shelf with the last chance product items. So you want to be a part of that. Don't miss out. I got the shopping link above if you would like some of that. Okay, all right, let's check in. So we've got a lot going on today. There's a lot going on. So today, first of all, is April the 4th, and April the 4th is a big, big day for demonstrators. And that means it is pre-order day for the new catalog coming out in May, which means there are a ton of stuff coming out. We got to peek at them early. If you would like to order those items early, you can join my team and get the starter kit, and you can join along with that before it goes live in May. So today is pre-order day for demonstrators. Make sure you have your list. Now, there is always a strategy when you order from the pre-order list. You want to make sure that you maximize that too. And if you're on my team, I already went through that on a last chat. If not, drop me an email and I'll be happy to help you. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Tina Kvergich. Don't worry about the name. I am Northern Stamper. I'm a Canadian independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I love what I do. So I hopefully you enjoy crafting along with me. So, as I mentioned, today is Motorcycle Month, and we will be creating with, I was just so excited, don't even know where I put the stuff. So, and I'm going to need it in a little bit. Legendary Ride, okay? Also, I'm going to be posting a survey for you, link above, after 1 o'clock today to help me decide what we are going to do. I'd like some information from you to help me plan activities and classes and events for you. So watch for the survey link coming after 1 o'clock today. Also above, check out the events page. I have a link above. And there are lots and lots of new activities for April, May, and June, July, August, going all the way through. So I've got so much activities, and I've got so many ideas from the new catalog coming out, so you don't want to miss that. Remember, last chance list, link above. Things are absolutely just flying off the shelves, so you don't want to miss that. Especially, you don't want to miss any of the colors that are retiring. You want to grab those before they are gone. Okay, those go very quickly. Also, I had been redoing my craft room, and I came across that I have lots of cards, and what I've decided to do is everybody that comments today, I'm going to mail out 2 cards that I've made and to you. So anybody that comments for the today, which is April the 4th, will receive 2 cards that I've made. And I'm going to show you some cards that we made this past week in a games night, which was so much fun. So I'm going to show you some of that. If you have any questions, drop them below. I will try and keep up with you. In the meantime, let's get started. We are going to be doing motorcycling today. And what you need, blending brushes. I love blending brushes. Always so much fun. You are going to need Memento black ink. Make sure you have Memento black ink. And we're going to choose some colors that match the cardstock that was sent out. Pumpkin pie. I've got, what is this? Pale papaya. Sadly, this color is leaving. I'm very sad. Pale papaya is one of my favorite. And let's get SOOOO saffron, which is another color that is leaving. I'm very sad. Oh, lots of people are commenting. They went to order things and they are gone. So don't wait. If there's something on your list from the last chance, grab it now. Honestly, I'm telling you, it will be gone in a few days. Okay. Give me a thumbs up if you're ready. I'm going to pop you onto the camera mount. I found a better way from last week to video the cards so that you can see and hear better and everything like that. So give me a thumbs up if you're ready. Just like Wonderland, they've got a new ride. This is like a new ride. Getting up onto the camera mount. So are you ready? Let's get started. Okay, put on your motorcycle helmets because here we go. All right. Let's carefully move along. Hello, hello. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. There we go. Up onto the camera mount. Sorry about that. Hopefully things will go well. Okay. What we're going to do, I have to show you the cards that we did. We did games night, and these are some of the cards. We did it from a kit, and I didn't follow the instructions in the kit. We kind of went off a little bit and did some of our own deals on from the kit. We ended up doing like 7 or 8 cards, I can't remember. Had a great time. Okay, there you go. Liz stayed up until 2 to get her order in. That's funny, I would have done that too. Love these cards, love the kit. It was a lot of fun. Don't miss next games night. Okay, I'm not sure what we're going to be doing, but it's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, yeah, Carol didn't follow the instructions, but they turned out fantastic. But we had a great time. It was a lot of fun. As I mentioned, I was a scout leader, and I was making up games. I love making up games for people to play. So this was a lot of fun. We used the tissue paper that came with the kit, and we used that too. So we tried to use everything. So, this one ended up to be like a little 3D. It got a little pocket here. So I'm going to show you that. This one splits open. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. So don't miss next games night. Check out the above link for activities and events coming up. Okay. This one, I used the polka dot from the new, it's the 3-pack of embossing folders. Well, you know what? I never thought I'd use the polka dots, but they turned out really nice on this thank you card. Okay, so what do you think of that? Like I said, I got a lot of cards to mail out, so don't forget to comment, and I'll send you out some cards. Okay, Legendary Ride. Okay, this is a great set if you have a motorcycle enthusiast, like I do in the household. Okay, there we go. Great couple of motorcycles here. Great for Father's Day. Okay. We've got this embossing plate, which looks like a metal. Really great. We're going to use this a little later. It works really, really well on anything that's like foil or, yeah, foil base. We're going to be doing that later in the month. And the dies that go with it. So I will post how some of the motorcycle dies go together, so there's a whole bunch in there. I don't want to take them all out to in case I lose a wheel or something. It'd be bad if I only had a motorcycle with one wheel. Oh, I guess then it would be just a unicycle. Anyways, so let's get started. As I mentioned, so what we got in our kit, there's a little bit of embellishments I'm going to use. My envelope, a piece of white, and that's what we're going to do all our work on. There's a piece of orange, and that is Mango Melody, and we're going to have that as a frame. And on top of Mango Melody is our card base, which is Pumpkin Pie. Now that is a lot of orange, but trust me, it's going to turn out fantastic. Okay, so let me know if you're ready. As I mentioned, as I said, Northern Stamper. Drop me an email or comment anywhere, northernstamper@gmail.com. Okay, got my blending brushes. What we do need is a piece of scrap paper. So I got my scrap paper here, and this is what we're going to need to do some work with. So let's get this all set aside, okay? All right, I'm going to place that up there, okay? And I need some tape. So I'm just going to tape down my piece of paper here because I don't want it sliding around. Okay, so we got our scrap paper, and there's our basic white. Okay, what we're going to do, I'm going to take a piece of scrap paper, and I'm just going to carefully rip it in half. Okay, and I'm going to use the top and bottom. I want to use these two pieces of scrap paper. And what we're going to do is I'm going to start in the middle, and I'm going to put it right there, about there in the middle. So I'm going to mask the rest of the cardstock. Okay, and I'm going to carefully tape down those pieces. Okay, this is going to be a lot of fun. Okay, I'm going to tape down those. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually start with the darkest color. And I'm going to start with pumpkin pie. Now, I have blending brushes, and you'll notice that I don't wash them too often. I try and keep the colors in the same color family. So I'll use this one with a lot of oranges and this one with a lot of yellows. So I'm not too worried about that. I love those blending brushes. Okay, so we're going to use the pumpkin pie, and I'm going to take my blending brush, and I'm going to keep my finger on the back of the blending brush head and kind of rub it along here. Now, I'm not going to start right on the card right away. Start on the scrap paper because it will blob as you come along. So I'm going to start going around in circles. Oh, I'm going to actually take the top because I don't want that to move. Okay, so I'm going to start going around in circles on the scrap paper first and slowly bring it into the card. And I'm going to do that all the way across on the card. Now, I want this a little fairly dark, so I'm going to have to go over it a couple of times with the pumpkin pie. So this looks really, really nice. And you'll notice, even though it's curling a bit, that's okay. What I'm mainly trying to get to is the shape of the split in between. Okay, so I want to follow that along. So I'm going to make this kind of dark on the inside. And if it's shaking the camera, I do apologize. I tried to have a better camera set up than last time. Okay, so that looks kind of dark. You can keep going if you want. There's nothing wrong with that. All right, this is going to look great. All right. Right, so we got that. All I'm going to do is just going to peel off this paper. It's a little sticky with the tape, but that's okay. Going to peel it off. All right, you see how that turns out really nice on that. Now I'm just going to cut these two pieces because I taped them as one piece. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the one that was on the top and I'm going to move it up a little bit. Again, tape it down because I don't want it to move. Okay, I'm going to take the bottom one and I'm going to move that away a little bit. So I'm going to kind of follow the first edge. Again, make sure it's well taped down. Okay, now this time I'm not going to use pumpkin pie. I'm going to go into something a little bit lighter, and I'm going to go into pale papaya. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this brush. I'm just going to take off some of the ink, or you can always use another one. All right. Once you're done with these blending brushes, they do wash very nicely. Just use some gentle dish soap. Let them soak a little bit, and then, wash them out. So I'm going to take off some of that ink, and let's go into the pale papaya. If I didn't want to, I could always use a different blending brush. So let's just actually do that. We'll just use a different one. So again, finger on the back of the head of the blending brush. Start on the edge, working my way. Oh! Also, hold on to your paper. There we go. So I'm going to hold on to the paper a little bit. You'll see it's not as dark as the pumpkin pie. Okay. There we go. Just add a little bit there. Pale papaya. Sad that you're leaving. Love the color. What color is your favorite? Let me know in your comments below. Okay. All right. Again, lifting the paper. Oh, look at that. Looking good. See the two color tones? That is really coming up. I'm going to do one more color on it, and it's going to be the yellow. And like I said, I'm working from dark to light. Again, I'm going to take this, rub a little bit of that pale papaya off, and then work with the rest of the soft saffron. Again, another color that's leaving. Very sad. Here we go. Balmy blue is Diane's favorite color. Oh, yes, that is great. That's a great color too. So slowly going in. I'm going to go slow. Oop. Again, hold the card. There we go. A little bit of yellow. I'm going to kind of color into the other colors. And as you see, it's just going to fade a little bit. If you wanted to, you can go back and reposition them back and go over the color again. So those are, I just did 3 colors, and I did it because I wanted to blend in to each other. Let's pull this away and see how that goes. Oh, there we go. That's turning out really nice. You can see the fading as it goes out. Okay. And the reason that I chose those is because I wanted them to match into the color of the cardstock that I'm using. So as you see here, it's really matching in really well. Okay. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take my, where'd it go? Memento Black. Okay. And we're going to take a motorcycle. I'm going to take this large motorcycle because I want to use as much space as I can. And I'm going to use a sentiment. Okay. What I'm going to do actually is we are going to lay them down and figure out what sentiment you want to use. So I'm just going to lay it on here, and you can see which sentiments work best that you like. I really like these two. I'm going to move this motorcycle down a little bit and place "You Are Legendary" like that. So I like to lay it out to see how it works and how it looks right now. So there's a little bit of space. I'll add some embellishments down there, so that's okay. Let's get started and pick up our motorcycle. There we go, on that block. And I'm going to pick up there we go, the sentiment on the other one. Okay, so it nicely fits. Gonna double check. Because this is a little larger, I'm going to actually use the ink pad and pat it onto the motorcycle so I can see, to make sure it gets all the spots for coverage. Okay, I'm going to turn my ink pad just in case there's more on one edge than the other. Ink it up. Oop, got my finger on there. Okay, nicely inked. This works really well on a Stamparatus if you have it. So the Stamparatus sold out, but I think, I'm not sure, don't quote me 100%. They may be having some more shipped in. I'm not sure. If not, guess what? I do have a couple extras that if you need to have. So let's stamp this on. Now, because we've already got our white paper, we're going to stamp very carefully straight up and down. Don't rock, okay? Remember, you don't want to rock the image too much because then you'll get a halo. Oh, look at that. Looking great. Oh, look at that. Fantastic. Okay? What I'm going to do before I go any further, I'm going to clean my ink pad, okay? And I'm going to use my Stamp and Scrub. In the new catalog, it is going up slightly, I think it's a small amount. So I'm just going to use the Stamp and Scrub. Grab it now before it goes up in price. There are some items going up in price in the new catalog that you want to get before. I don't know what happened there. I don't know. Nobody's awake. I think something just is going wrong, and I'm well set in on the internet. I do apologize. As I move this over to YouTube, it will be all in one part. So I'm going to give people a few minutes to catch up, to find us. Give me a comment or a thumbs up when you are back on and you found us, and I will continue on. I do apologize. As I was saying, some of the pricing of items are going up in the new catalog. They are going up, such as blocks, envelopes, glue. You want to grab some of those items before they turn over in the new catalog. So you want to grab that. If you have any questions, you can always drop me an email at northernstamper@gmail.com. I'd be happy to help you if you're looking for something in particular to know if it goes up in price. I'm here to help you to make sure that things go best for you. So again, just going to catch you up. There we've placed our motorcycle on the masked part of the card stock, and now we're just going to place a little bit of a sentiment. So I'm going to ink it up. Again, I'm patting and turning. Always remember to pat and turn your stamps, and we're just going to stamp that right there, straight up and down. Now, you didn't want to rock it for a halo effect, because that's how you get the stuff all the way around. So there we go. There's the card. Looking good. We're going to do a little bit of adhesive now. So let's close up our ink pads. Again, clean our ink pad before stamps before they dry. Okay, quickly do that. And we are going to take this and move on to our card base. So let's place our basic white onto the mat of Mango Melody. There we go. And again, and I'm going to use some dimensionals and pop that up a little higher from the card base. All right. I see some people have been able to find us again. Give me a comment or a thumbs up to know that you're catching up. I do apologize. You know, technology nowadays, can't always guarantee it. So there we go. I'm going to place it on the card base, and I like to have those frames all the way around. So we added it on there. Now, don't forget, just because the card is like this, add some embellishments. They really do add a lot to a card. So if you have the circles or whatever, they work really great. So I think I'm going to use the black, and I'm just going to pop them on here. Actually, let's get our pick tool, and I'm just going to pick it up, and I'm going to place it down on there. Now, because these ones are straight, I'm going to actually make it kind of like a little road. Put them all like that. Oh, nice and even. Add them on. And, oops, one more. Come on. There we go. Have that like that. And I'm going to put one at the very top to kind of balance them off. There we go. There we go. Okay, so that's the card for today. I'm going to show you the original card. This was the one I did to test everything out. I used the round circle ones, but it's basically the same. There we go. Very simple. I wanted to show you mainly the masking technique with the blending brushes. So that was the idea for today. And it looks very simple, but turns out great. The colors are really fabulous together. I like it. What you can also do, if you want, take a little Wink of Stella and kind of follow along where the colors are, and just add a little bit of shimmer if you want. There we go. Just add a little shimmer along the way. Okay? That will add a little bit to it. There we go.
So let me say a proper goodbye. So let me know what you think of the cards. I'd love to know, did you try a different color? Did you try a different stamp set? Don't forget to post them. I love to see how yours turns out compared to mine. Again, don't forget the links from the other video. Check out what we got coming up. Check out the last chance list. Watch for the survey so I can figure out what we're going to do later as the time goes on. And hopefully you'll create some cards with me. Anyways, until next time, my friends, I am off to place my pre-order. I am so excited. Anyways, got my list going. Want to see it? Here's my list. There's my list. My list of items that I want. Oh my. Lots of goodies coming your way. Anyways, until next time, my friends, take care. Happy crafting.